anywhere in that circle would have been perfect. And he just hit it too hard and left himself hampered with the blue. It was still very unlucky when he potted that green with the spider. Meanwhile, Sean's made pretty good break off. That might be touching. No. Well, this would be some shot, wouldn't it? Queuing would have to be perfect.
Foul.
Well, it was just off straight, but every chance that could happen, but it was a good effort. Worth another look. Kept the head perfectly still and wasn't too far away. Just got the wrong ball in. And this is the sort of shot Stephen mentioned in the first frame, the shot that players practice hour after hour. And it's such a key shot in the frames, Stephen.
Well, he played it very positively, playing for the black. Unfortunately, he's left a red along the black cushion. These are tricky, as long as you don't hit the left-hand side knuckle as we look at it. And right in the middle.
One.
The three reds that are a little triangle of three reds right above the black. That's where I'll be putting the cue ball in here. I'll leave a red to the left corner.
Well, he played that, but I thought he might hit it a lot harder. So he's like that, Sean. He doesn't necessarily go in and smash the reds up. He seems to pick them off.
Touching ball.
He's got another couple of reds that's available to him.
9. $16. $17.
Looks to have a lovely angle on this black to go into the bunch. Lots of topspin, right hand side. Arc the cue ball into the pack. Just didn't get the cue ball moving with enough topspin there. He is still a little bit unlucky. He'd expect to be on something, but
24.
The cue ball would move further to the left
Touching
after it hit the cushion. Just didn't take effect quick enough.
Just a safety shot here. He can glance off this red and head back up the table. Might be able to get up behind the green near the cushion. Yeah, that's sort of a shot that's available to him. He doesn't necessarily have to do that. He's got a few choices, but that doesn't look like a bad choice. Somewhere near the line would get it perfectly safe. Looks as if he's stunning it. No, he didn't play it well. That's very careless.
Sean Murphy, 24.
Seemed a straightforward escape, that. Just hit it too thick.
One.
He has to watch that sleeve. Paul Collier having a close look at it. And the black wobbled a few times before dropping. I
Hey.
think we've got new cloths on, Stephen, and you know the pockets then play just that little bit easier when the brand new cloths on.
Yeah, it definitely makes pots along the cushions more comfortable. Sometimes a good thing that when you almost miss a pot, but you get away with it, it sort of sharpens your mind a bit. You think, right, I've got away with that one. I'm going to make sure I concentrate even more now.
16.
Yeah, he'd like to take that last shot again. It's finished very awkward. Just play it to open some of the reds up, and didn't quite catch it as he intended. And we're back with the spider again. That was a lovely little comment from Steve Davis. A tale of two spiders. He's always very interesting, is Steve. Oh, this is another spider. This is the extended spider. Have a look at that little baby. Oh, it was
17.
tough. I mean, a natural angle was taking him towards the black.
Ben Woollaston, 17. Foul. And a miss. Ben Woollaston, 4.
He needed a thin contact with cost him 4 points. And might just work to his advantage. Ben fancied that red into the middle pocket. What sort of angle has he got on this red? Can he get back for the blue and pink without canning into them? He might have to use them. He'll have to watch the middle pocket if he does that. No, he did it without touching the reds. But that was down to the cue action. He hit that so well.
7. Touching ball.
This time it's finished a little awkward for Sean.
Eight.
And there's a test of the cue action here. Maybe it's a light white, Dennis. He just hit that so well. Hit it too well.
13.
Yeah, he's had a couple like that, as we show you again. Look at the pause now before he delivers that cue. And yeah, as I said, the table seemed to be very lively indeed, and a couple of times he'd overscrewed his positional. Well, that's a great recovery, that
14.
is.
Yeah, that last red was a very confident shot. He just got down and played it as if it was over the pocket.
20.
No thoughts of the consequences should he miss it. I think that's when Sean's at his best, Dennis,
21.
when he's playing aggressive snooker, going for his shots. I think when he, you know, he's not got the best. This is Rich coming from me, but he's not got the best safety brain in the game. And he's just better when he's just potting balls. So dangerous.
And that's the way you've got to think. You've got to think, if I take a risky one on, what am I going to get from it? Some players tend to think,
27.
if I miss this, what am I going to leave? And it's all to do with the mental strength
28.
side of the game. .33 ahead.
34.
If he scores 10 or above, he won't need one of the difficult reds.
35.
Nice angle on the pink to force down behind that red to the left of the yellow. This red and green or brown or
41.
above will be enough to leave Ben needing a snooker.
.42.
Looks to be straight on the brown, so not able to pot the brown and screw the cue ball into those two reds.
Green ball.
Oh, he's taking the green, so he's definitely wanting to move the two reds. He's not making sure of the pot.
Yeah, he's over stunned that as well, so
45.
it is very, very lively, this table, but still got to be a little bit careful. He only needs one snooker, that's Ben.
Sean Murphy, 45.
So barring that one snooker, you'd think Sean Murphy would be going to the mid-session interval with a 3-1 lead. Oh, got a good cue ball, but he's left the red near the pocket. Now this is a test of your cue action. When you're tight on the cushion, the man sitting in the studio next to Steve Davis was the best in the business when the white was tight on the cushion. John Parrott was unbelievable. Maybe Sean will have to buy John's book on potting balls off the cushion.
One.
Now then, if he can roll this black in, he could be back in this fourth frame, but this is not easy. Yeah, good cueing, and all of a sudden he's got a bit of a chance here.
8.
Oh, that's unforgivable.
And Woollaston 8.
Just when there's any pressure like the yellow that he overscrewed in the last frame and the red in the first frame, just hits him a bit hard when there's any sort of importance to a pot. As long as Ben can keep the red safe, he's still in this frame.
Can't get down the right side of the table. And it's more difficult going the left side.
Foul.
And that was the green.
Sean Murphy 4.
Free ball as well, so he can take the green as an extra red. So that
Free ball.
definitely is the end of frame now.
Green ball. One.
Doesn't matter what happens here. Ben will concede this frame. Oh,
Foul.
hang on a minute. He'll have a quick look at the scoreboard all of a sudden.
Ben Woollaston 7.
Maybe, because that going in off is the equivalent of getting 2 snookers. What was Sean Murphy doing there? If he tucks in behind the black, Ben will concede and we go and have a cup of tea at the mid-session interval. And he gets down and goes in off the black. And now he can win. What have I done there, he's saying to himself. And if this drops tight in behind the black, oh, he's a fraction short, so Ben, I'm sure he was on his way to the mid-session interval, and all of a sudden Sean goes in off the black. It'd be interesting to see if he knocks this in after doing what he did. And there's the answer.
One.
He still looks a bit confused with himself.
Bramble.
He can't believe he suddenly had a chance.
5. Cheers. 7. Ten. 14.
I mean, that's terrific cueing. Tight on the cushion again.
19. $25.
Well, what a bit of a
Sean Murphy,
bizarre
25 on the front.
to that frame. And Sean Murphy must be delighted. It could quite easily have been 3-1 the other way, but he goes to the mid-session interval leading Ben Woollaston 3 frames to 1.